Very good morning to our listeners. Hope you all had a great evening. A quick look around the market, and the general theme still seems to be very much, definitely during the Asian session, of sitting on the sidelines as the participants keenly await the Jackson Hole Symposium at the end of the week with the Fed Chairman Bernanke, and the key question here on will he or won't he signal any monetary stimulus easing or action in the imminent future. Taking a look then in terms of what we have seen is Bund futures did rise out of the chute at the open on Eurex this morning. This did coincide with a break of yesterday's higher levels as various technical levels triggering buy stops to the upside, exacerbating the move in, albeit these are summer thin volumes. Also coinciding with this is a bit of attention back towards the likes of Italy in particular. It is one of the heaviest supply weeks we've had in a while for Italy. Having seen the 2-year CTZ go through fine in yesterday's auction, even the 6-month coming in line with pretty much the previous tap in a T-bill auction this morning, the market keenly awaiting the performance of 5 and 10-year bonds that the Italian Treasury will look to sell on Thursday's session. As such then, yields in both Spain and Italy are seen higher, which has seen those spreads inflate in regard to the 10-year part of the curve over the Bunds, and that has again seen the rise in the fixed income markets in Germany. Taking a look elsewhere in some individual corporate news stories as we trade in minor negative territory ahead of the US entrance. We've had a couple of weak earnings reports out of France, which has weighed on the CAC Quarante. We've seen the likes of Bouygues and L'Oreal with somewhat disappointing numbers. And then an interesting story developing further with that of Glencore and Xstrata in the FTSE after the FT reported this morning that key Norwegian investors in the deal are also looking to join Qatar in potentially breaking up that proposed merger deal. Looking forward then in terms of the rest of the session, a couple of key releases coming out from the US, the second reading of GDP, where most are expecting a minor upward revision from the advanced reading. And then we'll have the pending home sales report to follow an hour and a half after that GDP release. And then we'll look to follow on from the 2-year note auction we saw from the Treasury yesterday with 35 billion in the 5-year. That'll be at 6 p.m. London time. All inventory numbers, they'll hit the market during NYMEX pit session. We have already seen that Hurricane Isaac, the first of this hurricane season, has now made landfall in the area of Louisiana. So again, we'll be keeping a close eye on any developments there. But at the moment, the market's still reacting somewhat to some of the G7 commentary and that of the French officials about potential agreements on the ability to release strategic stockpiles if it was warranted. And WTI and Brent are trading slightly lower ahead of the NYMEX Open. That though concludes the opening wrap from me, so wish you all a great trading day, and we'll have another update for you later on this morning. Thank you.